All right, let's talk about addiction and the science behind addiction. What is addiction? Being addicted to the you, the community glorifies only the negative addictions, right? Drugs, alcohol, women, pornography, all the things that bring you down. But what they don't talk about is the positive addictions and how you can cultivate an environment of positive addictions. For example, there are people that don't drink, don't smoke, don't engage in porn, don't engage in casual sex with randoms, strangers. They have replaced these activities with positive addictions such as working on their craft, being disciplined in the gym. Some people are addicted to the gym. Some people are addicted to their mission, their destiny, their purpose. Okay. Some people are addicted to learning. Some people are addicted to expanding their palate financially, emotionally, spiritually. So, how do we flip the negative addictions into positive ones? Let's talk about why we're addicted. For example, I used to have this issue, right? I'd have a great week. I'd eat right all week. I'd work out perfectly all week, 6 to 7 times a week. But every Saturday, I had this urge within me to grab a half dozen donuts. Every Saturday, like clockwork, around noon, I wanted a half a dozen donuts. Why? Because I'm addicted to sugar on the weekends. And just like every Saturday, I wake up, I'm thinking about donuts. Why? Because I've cultivated this addiction of sugar on the weekends. I've cultivated this addiction of donuts are my favorite food, are my favorite dessert. Now, there is an electrical charge in the brain associated with donuts. So every time I think of donuts on a Saturday morning, I get a dopamine spike. There's an electric current that is attached to the donuts. There's an electric charge, I should say. Now, how do I overcome this addiction? Well, I have to start by one Saturday not getting donuts. Once I'm able to overcome that one Saturday of not getting the donut, the next Saturday, the electrical charge attached to the donuts on a Saturday becomes lesser and lesser and lesser. And every Saturday that I overcome this addiction, that I overcome this urge to get my half dozen donuts, the charge towards the donuts decreases. Now, if I'm somebody who's been in the gym, who's focused on a weight loss journey, a strengthening journey, muscle strengthening journey, because now I have lessened the electrical charge towards the donuts, I now have a higher electrical charge towards eating right, towards the gym and improving my body. Now I'm addicted to that. Do you see how the electrical charge towards the gym has gone up? Now the dopamine spike I get is from going to the gym, because not only that, I'm also seeing the results. I'm also seeing the fruits of my labor. I'm actually seeing it. Mind you, this takes time, especially when you're just beginning your weight loss journey or your strength training journey. This takes time to see it. But once you start seeing it, you understand, oh, I'm doing something right. You step on the scale after a couple months and you see, oh, what I'm doing is actually working. You see tangible results. You get addicted to the results, and then you never go back. See, the problem is a lot of us, we engage in these addictions because we think they're going to make us feel good. Why do I engage in pornography? Why do I watch porn? A lot of you guys would be lying if you said you watch porn because you're horny. That's not the only reason you watch it. Sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you're depressed. Sometimes you're angry. And you're like, well, let me turn on this little corn, and I'm going to be happy. It's going to make me happy. Same thing with drugs. Same thing with alcohol. We don't always drink just because we want to drink. We know it's poison, but we're thinking it's going to make us happy, right? So think about it. If you have an addiction, what you need to do is lessen the electrical charge towards the addiction. And that happens by overcoming it once. Once you overcome it once, it gets easier and easier and easier to do, but it takes mental strength to overcome it. And then you have to tailor your environment so that these addictions aren't present. If you're addicted to alcohol, you can't have alcohol at the crib. I'm sorry. You can't have it at the house. It's not allowed in your home. And if somebody brings it to your home, you rebuke it. You throw the alcohol in the trash. You throw it, you get it far, far away. Because a lot of us rely on willpower, right? If there was a dozen donuts right here in front of me today, I'd be staring at that box until it's gone. I would look at it and I'd be like, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it. Then all of a sudden I crack and I eat one. And then I tell myself, oh, well, I ate one. I can eat another one. Then I eat another one. Before you know it, I've eaten 6 donuts. And now my stomach hurts and I'm feeling the pain of my decision. So I would like you guys to look at addiction as a brain disease, and you can heal your brain. Blink once, heal your brain, cure your addiction. Let's get to it, man. Have a great day.